Jacob cuts my hair. He's
That's
been cutting
handy.
it for years. I never paid him a cent.
Cheapskate.
I have offered, though, to pay you.
Yeah, but someday he's gonna buy me a really nice Christmas tree.
Is that what you really want out of all the choices? You just want that?
Yeah, well, maybe he could buy me a Christmas tree farm.
That's excessive now, isn't
Kind
it?
of money.
Well, maybe it's on sale.
I found a Yves Saint Laurent vintage button-down shirt that I'm going to wear tomorrow. I found it for £18 at a vintage shop, and it looks really great. And so I have a couple sessions tomorrow, and I want to wear that. It has a YSL logo right here, so I'll just wear that when I'm singing the song Money, which is about not having money. And I thought it'd be kind of funny to have, a close-up with YSL right here,
Yeah.
talking about not having any money.
Little do they know
That's why
it
I
was
bought
18
I
quid.
was pretty excited about it. Yeah.
Where did you find that? That's a steal.
The stable's in Camden.
Oh, okay, good.
I went by myself. I couldn't find anyone to go with me. Just marched around and found stuff really quick. Made a friend and brought it back to my place, and we had some wine. It was nice.
It's nice. Just a random Brit walking around, was it?
Yeah.
You probably made their day. You
Well, he
realised.
said he had a brother who lived in Virginia, and I have one that lives in Virginia.
Oh.
So that was it.
Bonded.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's good.
You're good at communication, it seems, because you seem to be enjoying Twitter quite a lot. How have you taken to doing
More
all this
recently.
social media stuff?
I hesitated for so long, and I don't really care about it. It's just sometimes I'm so bored. When I tweet anything, it's because I'm bored out of my goddamn mind.
Oh, no.
But I
last
feel like
resort.
most people are like that,
Not
I feel
everybody.
That's true. Not everyone.
I don't know anything about it.
Do you not partake in it at all? Or?
What? I'm not going to commit to anything tonight.
Well, are you gonna come to that party with me?
Probably not, but
Come on.
What party is this?
You're on tour. You can be on tour with someone for 2 months and never hang out with them. It's
So
possible.
weird.
Jacob has proven it's possible. But Jacob, let's go to that party tonight.
all right.
It's a nice, sensible Christmas party.
Okay.
Is it?
Does that work?
In a private home?
No.
Oh.
Is it the Raw Power one?
It's called Festive. It's like the New Music We Trust party.
Oh, okay. That should be good.
Festive Festival or something. But our friend is gonna be there, so it'll be fun.
And will you get your boogie on? Are you quite good at dancing? Because you seem to be on stage. You got some moves.
I probably won't dance. I'll probably just sit around and drink.
It calls for that sort of night. doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, to watch that music, gotta be loaded, man.
What music is it?
I don't even really know. It's
Not
just
making this party sound very appealing.
No. It's good. Actually, a band that is playing with us at Roundhouse, Spectre, they're called. They're playing.
Oh, I meant to be interviewing them soon.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, I'd like to check them out. I don't really know much about them. We did choose for them to open for us, but it was for political reasons. So I'm hoping that I like it, so that I can. I've never heard them.
They're quite a polarising band, which I know people have described the drums as polarising as well.
Yeah, they've been good. I always prefer that.
I was going to ask how you feel about people either loving you or hating you. Do you prefer that to sort of like meh sort of reaction?
Of course. Who wants to be lukewarm? Middle of the road, bring a book.
Yeah.
But
But how do you take criticism? Do you know? Because if I get a bad YouTube comment under an interview, I feel a bit horrible for a few days. But how do you cope with it? Maybe one bad review or.
I try to kind of stay away from. In the early days, I would read the stuff, but now it's very time consuming, and I'm trying to learn how to pull away from that sort of thing. I think even a really good review can be very negative for a band. I mean, it can inflate an ego, or it can make you think, oh, we did the right thing, so let's keep doing that, when maybe, in fact, that reviewer is just an idiot.
You don't know anything about the person writing it, do you?
No, nothing at all. And, in the UK especially, a lot of journalists, from an American perspective, a lot of journalists want to sort of make a name for themselves by being a little bit outlandish. I think there's a real celebrity that comes with journalism in this country that is not a thing in America. Journalists are very, like, you know, under the radar in America, and they really want to be taken seriously as journalists, and they don't. It's not about, like, having a personality on top of their journalism, you know. But you see that a lot here, and a lot of times at the demise of others, which is really sad. But I think celebrity culture is so much more big in the UK than it is in America.
It feels like that with all the reality shows. And
even with bands, you know, like in America, Americans just want bands to be bands. Not so much like a Katy Perry sort of thing, but like a band like us, they want us to be a band, and they want us to work as a band. When we come here, people kind of, I think, want us to be celebrities, or want us to be, you know, you hear the word legends thrown around a lot over here, you know. In America, legend is like Elvis Presley and Prince, you know, those are legends. Yeah. You wouldn't call, like, definitely would not call me a legend, not yet anyways. Yeah.
I think Jim Henson is a legend.
He is, yes, of course. That's about it. Yeah. But the person who made, you know, Teletubbies is not a legend, but maybe here he would be called a legend. No. You don't think so? Okay.
Not quite.
Take it from you. Good. Okay, that's a relief.
Yeah, are you going to see the new Muppets movie, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. We're not too old for that, are we?
No, I'm really excited about it, but nervous.
In a world of 3D movies, it's nice to have something tangible and fluffy and soft and real.
I think Labyrinth is one of my all-time favourites. So.
It's amazing. It's funny, I don't know if it's happening over here, but there's a lot of political things kind of surrounding the new Muppet movie in America.
I've not heard much.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know...
Yeah, I saw that.
People saying that the Muppets are liberal socialists and things like that, because the villain is an oil tycoon or something like that, but... People fail to remember that the Muppets have always been liberal socialists, so
things change.
That's nothing new.
They're always poor, they're always working hard, they always care for other people. It's really nice.
There's always that lovely romance going on between Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Yeah, like that. Kind of back and forth romance, anti-romance.
Yeah. Heartwarming, isn't it?
Not in the middle.
Very real.
Oh, yeah.
More real than most relationships, I think, that children are exposed to. You know, Kermit has never really made an official stance on that relationship. I don't think.
I wonder if they ever get them to get married or anything. Would that would ruin it, wouldn't it?
He might be a homosexual.
Oh God, that's controversial.
I mean, come on.
It's quite possible.
He's got this like really fabulous, I think, beautiful pig coming at him from all angles, and he can't be bothered. And he never talks about other girls either. But he hangs out with his buddies all the time.
So he could at least be bi. That's definitely a possibility.
Yes, definitely.
No
brainer. Gay. I gotta be careful. Jacob takes this stuff very seriously.
It's going dark as we speak.
You know, I think that I'd say if any of the Muppets are homosexual,
Sam Eagle.
I would say Scooter probably.
What about him screams homosexual to you?
It doesn't scream it. It's more of a subtle
undercurrent.
Yeah, I think he's cool about it. It's cool.
He's quite comfortable in his situation.
He doesn't need to prove anything. That's for sure.
I never thought we'd end up talking about the Muppets. Or is that inevitable?
This one.
It doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much with him. You kind of scored right there.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to go back to more band topics now. I just want to wrap up talking.
Let me just say real quick that I think Richard Hunt is a legend, who is a Muppet performer.
Okay. Do you want to add to that?
No, I'm perfectly fine with
Which one does he do?
He does Scooter. I mean, he doesn't anymore. He passed some time ago. But, yeah, he did quite a few. Scooter, Janice, one of those old guys on the balcony. He's wonderful. And a lot of important work on Sesame Street as well.
Clearly it's a legend then, it's undeniable. So I just want to talk about your Vigimento. Have I said it right? Yeah, okay. With Twitter and all these sort of blog things, do you worry that it's sort of the mystery's been taken out of music and bands to an extent? Because obviously we hear about their bowel movements, what they're eating on Twitter and all sorts of things. Do you think it's kind of ruining that separation we used to have between fans and artists?
Well, I think the internet has destroyed all romance that used to exist. And I really do.
All of it?
Yes, everything, because it affects everything. So, yeah, I mean, the best things in life are tangible, right? And you can touch and feel and taste, and I don't know. I think we were born a few years too, early to like really get into.
You mean
No,
Yeah.
early.
Oh, yeah.
Early, because
But in a way, I think that Vigimento is a reaction, sort of, not completely, but in a way, to all those social mediums you were talking about, because it is a way for us to have a certain rapport with our fans and show them kind of our sense of humor and things like that, but in a more tangible way than just telling them everything that happens in our day-to-day lives.
What inspired the aesthetic of it? Because it kind of reminded me of Charlie Chaplin and Modern Times, sort of the look of it, the videos. Why did you opt for like the black and white and things like that?
We really, we're big fans of Glenn O'Brien's Radio Party TV show. Or television
TV Party.
TV Party, sorry.
Radio Party is Connor's radio show.
Radio Party is Connor's radio show.
Homage to TV Party.
But anyway, TV Party was, Glenn O'Brien, who now writes for GQ, but has forever, and he's sort of a legend, a New York legend.
Another legend.
A true legend. And he had this show that was pretty experimental, off the cuff, sort of, Debbie Harry would show up and do a little dance, or, they'd have the artist of the day, come in like out of Soho and like do something interesting, or just do a monologue or read poetry. It was always something really interesting. It was on cable.
David McDermott was always doing interesting things on TV Party. And that was a black and white sort of interesting, jokey. I think they took it seriously, but the idea of it was supposed to be sort of loose and weird, and so we did that, and it was sort of in the spirit. I think that was a big inspiration. Or at least sort of tipped the whole thing off. We definitely wanted to do something in black and white just because you're not always able to, and there's something intriguing about it because it's like our music, there's not a lot going on. It's fairly simple, and whenever you take anything away, you focus more on what's actually happening, so...
It's interesting to watch. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Do you get a good response generally for you putting the time and effort in? Sometimes.
Well, sometimes, it's...
What is a good response? A good response sometimes can be no response.
That's true, yeah.
True.
Nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Well, there's no...
or just really making people so confused that...
Yeah, there's no goal for the show.
We get a lot of satisfaction out of pushing buttons, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
You seem to be doing that very well.
Yeah.
I best wrap things up because I think you've got some acoustic sessions to do, haven't you, before you can party?
It looks that way.
Oh, he said with a sigh.
Well, we thought we were done touring, but no, it'll be nice. It feels homey in here, and
Quite cosy, isn't it?
I've got my Christmas sweater on.
That is a stonking jumper, I must say. Yeah,
That is
very
nice.
good. Your jumper's nice.
Melodica today for this session. Yeah.
Great. Good to know. Just spring that on me last second.
You didn't know about the new thing?
I didn't know.
Brewing for some time now. I've been threatening you with a melodica for years.
Yes.
Finally unleashing it tonight.
We'll see how that goes.
The proverbial beast.
Well, I can't wait to witness that. Neither can you, by the looks of it. Well, have a lovely Christmas. I hope you can unwind a bit. And good luck for 2012.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks
Thanks a lot.